Hello, this is Adventist News on Hope Channel. We are coming to you from the main building of the Southern Ghana Union Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, 23 Julius Nyerere Street, Osu, off the Ring Road Central Highway. Remember, your views, comments, and suggestions are welcome on our WhatsApp platform 0559 680066. Please stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You can also follow us on our social media platforms at Hope TV GH. Coming up, non-Adventist children show interest in Adventism as Vacation Bible School in Accra City Conference opens. Fire guts Southern Ghana Union Conference warehouse. Beulah SDA Church distribute 40,000 Adventist literature in Kumasi. Jole Kope Philadelphia SDA Church gets organized after 30 years. On the foreign front, Seventh-day Adventist Church President reacts to Sri Lanka tragedy. Paraguay's Vice President takes Bible lesson from Adventist Church President. My name is Nana Ajimai Prempe. To our very first story now, at least 200 children, including non-Adventists, have successfully graduated and given certificates for participating in a week-long Vacation Bible School VBS organized by the SDA Church at Prince Emmanuel, Pesdak. The children participated in various activities throughout the 5-day period from the 15th to the 19th of April 2019. The VBS, also known as the Vacation Bible Experience, is a yearly program originated with the General Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church for children in and outside the church. In Ghana, the program is held conference-wide in April during the holidays. This year, participants at the PESDAC VBS were engaged in activities such as craft work, games, and Bible studies. In an interaction with Adventist News, the director for the VBS at the Prince Emmanuel SDA Church, Cindy Andomensa, said the purpose is to express and expose the children to the love of Christ, especially to non-Adventist children.
VBS is organized by Prince Emmanuel SDA Church during our Easter break to let our children know more about the love of Christ, especially for our children in the neighborhood. To be specific, in Labadi, we have most of our children coming from there, and we realize that most of them don't go to church, and they know less about the love of Jesus Christ. So we organize this yearly to tell them about the love of Christ.
Meanwhile, the Children's Ministries Coordinator for PESDAC, who is also the Assistant Director for the Vacation Bible School, Mrs. Esther Joyce Parkins, explained to Adventist News the purpose for the choice of Jami Kingdom as the theme for this year.
We are trying to talk about the kingdom of God, but then we were trying to relate it to the kingdom on earth here. So we were looking at the various kingdoms that we had. We have the Ashanti Kingdom, which is known very well in Ghana here. But the Jamin Kingdom is a kingdom in the Southern African region. Yes. So most of the names used were around the Southern African tribes and a little of West Africa, especially Nigeria.
Madam Parkins said this year's participation had been phenomenal. She added that it is the intention of the Children's Ministries Department to use the VBS as an opportunity to evangelize to the non-Adventist children.
Vacation Bible School is an evangelistic tool for the Children's Ministries Department. So actually, whatever we are doing here is evangelism. Yes. And with the non-Adventist children, this year what we did was to go back. We started 2013 and bring some of those who started at 2013. So we have about 14 of them coming from the 2013 group. Fortunately for us, 2 of them have expressed interest that they want to start attending church services with us. But then this year, the major plan was to take the consent of parents so that after Vacation Bible School, once every Sabbath, we'll bring them from their various places in Labadi to Pesdak in the afternoons to run a branch Sabbath school program with them.
The children demonstrated the knowledge and experiences acquired to parents and guests during the graduation ceremony. They were also presented with certificates and other souvenirs. Some of them spoke to Adventist News.
I like to be helpful, to share, and also to be brave. I want to tell you all to also be brave and be helpful, and also to share.
I've learned how to love one another and Jesus and love others.
In a related development, some non-Adventist children within the enclave of the North district of the Seventh-day Adventist Church took lead roles when the district initiated its first Vacation Bible School on Wednesday, 17 April 2019 for children at the Community 12 SDA Church. The VBS, which started as a camporese session for the district, kicked off officially as a Vacation Bible School during the April holidays.
The children were given varying life skills, including craftsmanship, such the making of beaded slippers, key chains, and book binding. They were also given critical lessons from the Bible as well, key lessons in trumpet and trombone playing. One interesting and remarkable aspect about the VBS at Tema was that the non-Adventist participants played very active roles. They were very excited as they shared some of their experiences with the Women and Children Ministries Director at the Southern Ghana Union Conference, Mrs. Christiana Ajenim Boatin. One of them, a teenager, Richard Opon Boatin, a member of the Roman Catholic and a participant, took a section of the children through the art of book binding. He shares his experience with Adventist News in the following interview.
My name is Richard Opon Boatin, and I'm a member of the Catholic Church. And my auntie brought me here today to come and learn something in the Adventist Church. Today I'm making a book binding. And I told some of my friends that you get 30 pieces of papers, you get 2 hardcover and a sticker with a stapler. So you bind the books together and you staple it, paste the sticker on it, and you get a book. You can use it as a designing book, a coloring book, and sell at any price, which should be affordable for people. Or you can also take it out for exhibitions and get more awards out of it.
How do you get your papers?
You get A4 sheets. Sometimes you can use A3 sheets, cut them into pieces, and get as many numbers as you want to make a book.
Now, apart from what you are teaching your colleagues here, what else have you learned in the program entirely?
I learned how to make beads with slippers and keychains. And I also learned how to do the book binding, so I learned 3 things.
He had this advice for children out there.
I'll tell them that anytime there's a program in their community or there's a church community that has a program, they should grab an idea and do it, or go to that church and teach the children there how to do it. And that person will become a great person of God, and God will help that person in doing more things.
Cooking was not left out of the scheme of things, as the frying pan shaped out the pancake. Speaking to Adventist News, the director for the VBS at the Tema Community 12, Blemano Festus Aiku, hinted of plans to get some of the non-Adventist children to become members of the church.
We've had almost 80 children attending this Vacation Bible School. We've had 12 non-Adventist children in our midst. From the interviews we had with some of the children who brought them, they said some were in their vicinity, some too said they were in their schools. So as a friend in school, they invited them to come for the Vacation Bible School, and they joined in. We gave them assignments, and in these assignments there were portions they were supposed to fill to attest to the fact that some of the Bible truths we are learning as Adventists are true. And so we believe that when they get interested and they start asking questions, we can be able to get them on board or become Adventists after they find out the truth for themselves.
So on the Vacation Bible School, the Women and Children's Ministries Director at the Southern Ghana Union Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Mrs. Christiana Ajenim Boatin, has urged all parents to allow their children to take part in various church activities that seek to promote child evangelism within the church. Mrs. Ajenim Boatin, who was speaking to Adventist News, on the sidelines of the graduation ceremony of the Prince Emmanuel SDHS Vacation Bible School, said the lessons, craft work, and experiences gained by the children will go a long way to help the church and the nation as a whole.
Today we have witnessed Accra East District, their Vacation Bible School. They crowned everything today with their graduation, and in the theme for their session was Jesus Loves Me. In fact, today I have enjoyed the lessons and the graduation session. We had about more than 250 children, and what impressed me was there were as far as 76 non-Adventists who joined the children. And during the graduation, you could even identify that they have really learned a lot. And what they have learned is going to help them, help the children, help the church, and help the nation. We are also advising every parent to take this thing very serious, and whenever they hear that we are organizing such a program, they should let their children join us.
Meanwhile, the Children's Ministries Director at the Accra City Conference, Mrs. Cecilia Brown, has made a passionate appeal to all who have a stake in the growth and development of the child to be benevolent toward their training. Also speaking to Adventist News on the sidelines of the Prince Emmanuel SDHS Vacation Bible School, she said the children represent the next generation of gospel workers who need to be fully supported to reach their God-given potentials.
We'd like to plead with parents to support the children's ministries. Those who have passion for the ministry, we want to plead with you to support it. When we all put our hands together and support the children, we will have a very good succession plan. The children will grow knowing the Lord. They will stay in the faith, and we will not have any problem when they grow. So church, parents, teachers, everyone, let's all support our ministry.
Now, away from the Vacation Bible School, the Tema Community 12 Seventh-day Adventist Church of the Tema North District, led by its pastor and elders, has embarked on a massive health awareness campaign along the principal street of Tema to keep fit, as well as drum home the Adventist health message as part of the church's 30th anniversary celebration. The 10-kilometer health walk, which forms part of activities to mark the church's 30th year since its inception, started with a tree planting exercise at the frontage of the church. The church members made it through what looked like a mammoth of a journey amidst dancing, drumming, and great fanfare as the Adventist health message was being echoed from a PA system mounted on a Kia truck. The train returned to the premises of the Tema Community 12 SDA Church, where members engaged in other activities including volleyball. They also had a good meal time. Speaking to Adventist News, the chairman of the organizing committee, Elder James Nyantechi, shared some of the activities lined up for the anniversary.
So we just returned from a 10-kilometer walk, health walk, and it's part of the 30th anniversary celebration of the Tema Community 12. We really want to find out more about this walk and about the 30th anniversary celebration. So I have with me here Elder Nyantechi and Pastor Ike Donko, who are going to share more about this program. Elder, welcome.
Thank you.
Why the health walk?
And you know, when God created man, it was part of his dream that man should exercise. So he instructed man to till the land. So exercise should be part of life. It should be our lifestyle so that we can also be active to do the work of God.
All right. Apart from the health work, do you have other activities lined up for the 30th anniversary celebration?
Yeah, there are 3 major activities that are before us. We are going to have a mass blessing on 25th May. 25th May, there's going to be a mass blessing. Now, this will be followed by a musical expo. And then we also have a drama to dramatize how the church came into being. No, the church was planted in Community 6. And then the anniversary will be crowned on 27th with a big time celebration, with a luncheon, and then a foundation stone laying.
Elder Nyantechi also shared a brief history of the church with the news team.
In the ministry of the church, the Lord has helped us, or has led us to plant a lot of churches. We have Duwin Church, we have Kodiabe, we have Saki, we have Bediakon, we have God City. These were all churches which were planted out of Committee 12 Church.
Okay. The church pastor, I.K. Donko, emphasized that the church is intentional about its strategy for soul winning, as members are constantly encouraged to make friends within their communities.
The SDA Church, which Committee 12 is part, is a missionary-driven, church, and ever since this church was planted, one major theme and focus of the church is to make sure that we do mission to affect the life of people around and even beyond. And in doing this, the Lord has promised that whatever that comes our way, when we call upon Him, miracle will flow.
Some of the church members shared their views and experiences with Adventist News after this journey.
I feel really fine. It's really a good time, and this health work is going to impact people. I feel really great.
I feel very good because it's been a while since I made such a long distance walk, and then I'm happy the old men and old women of this church are also involved in this, and then we are all doing this together. In fact, some people are burning calories, people have taken this opportunity to exercise and all that, and I'm very happy for that.
Meanwhile, the Director of Health and Publishing Ministries at the Meridian Ghana Conference, Pastor Michael Kabna Lowas, has urged all to exercise regularly to avoid diseases and prevent poverty.
Ade ba ko aye twaja yema ye ni echire ne ye ni nkon ho a ama yare dokoro yen na owu adoso enkankan wa kwanhwefo mu eyapomu atene aye ntenetene eni nti se bibi se ba menya nka yemfa nye no bra no na nye bre ba kope bi ana mfinhie du achi ene ye be ye bibi se ana aduonu ana aduonum eni nti se yetumi boy ye homoden se be yapomu atene bre nyina eboa yen ema yetumi nya hoden ne yetumi yasom ye nyame eyi yare afiri ho no mo ne de aho kire eni ohia nso akwa ekira ma yen isan se wo nyare a wonko hospital se wo yare a obekọ okwa sika na wo de ko obetwaduro eho hawo eye bebre ya wa obefam ni amane a obefam abusua ebebre asafo no nso adeso abeto yen so isan se esese edidi ntoboa na ye se ye de beboa wa ma watumi anya apomoden pa eni ti apomoatene ne ti awa no yade ba ko a ebeboa yen ame anya ahoden honhom ni honam mu de asom onyankopon twedi ampon.
Please tell us, what do you think about our bulletin? Share your views on our stories via our WhatsApp line 0559 680066. Our social media handle is at Hope TV GH. Still ahead in this bulletin, Fire guards Southern Ghana Union Conference warehouse. Adventist Church President reacts to Sri Lanka tragedy. Paraguay's Vice President takes lessons from Adventist Church President. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Now, fire has gutted the central warehouse of the Southern Ghana Union Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, destroying virtually every piece of material in there. The recently constructed storehouse is said to have caught the fire around mid-morning on Saturday. The fire service were on standby to douse the fire, which could have spread to other adjoining buildings. Away from the fire, Beulah SDA Church, together with some of the English service SDA churches in Kumasi, namely Elim, Penuel, Yenyawosu Youth Church and Ahinsan Estate Church, have distributed 40,000 copies of literature to the people of Kumasi. The literature, titled Is There Hope for the Future, was distributed on the 20th of April 2019, a day set aside by the General Conference of the Church for the distribution of the Book of the Year titled Hope for Today's Families. The tract presents the return of Jesus Christ as the only hope which will take away the miseries, chaos, and tragedies that we see in our world today. Now, as part of the commitment in building unity amongst clergy and laity, the Volta Ghana Mission has held a 4-day prayer session and open forum ahead of its maiden regional camp meeting in Hohoi. The event, which came off at the Denu SDA Church, was under the theme Building a United Fellowship. In attendance were Anlo Denu and Aflao District leadership. It was a spirit-filled prayer session where various issues were prayed on. President of the Volta Ghana Mission, Pastor Chris Lambert, told participants that a camp meeting was very important in building and fostering unity and spiritual cohesion among church members. Still in the Volta region, the Philadelphia Church in Jolokope in the Anlo district of the Volta Ghana Mission has been officially organized as a church as she marks her 30th anniversary. According to the communication director and pastor of the church, Mordecai Mauto, after so long being a company, the church leadership, in consultation with the Voter Ghana Mission leadership, agreed to officially organize the Philadelphia church after identifying her physical growth and spiritual development. Now, away from the Volta region, we move straight to the Eastern region, where the municipal chief executive of the New Dublin South, Honorable Isaac Apao-Gyasi, has passionately urged government and its social partners to ban the use of plastic and polythene materials in the country. He made the appeal through the Minister for Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Kofi Jamisi, who represented the President of Ghana at the 20th anniversary celebration of the East Ghana Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Koforidua. Speaking at the 20th anniversary celebration of the East Ghana Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church at the Koforidua Jackson Park, Honorable Apao-Gyasi admonished Seventh-day Adventists to actively become agents of positive social change and help sustain the agenda to make Ghana one of the cleanest in the sub-region.
Sene uwa na ukofie na efi roba ana papers egu abobo anu a nyame anim ni bo trase na ka kire ohun se efi na ekuri efi de ye ne tonkwata ya pai enu nti ezi ani bia so person oboa yewura his excellency nana adodankwa mesrew ufie pebin bisi ho na uye nwura odi agum emre no so a na odi akọ baby a yatu enwura egu senka mi wotumi a ade ba ko anka meye ne se plastic bags ne polythene bags enka me ban ni nyina wo ya asase we so.
Later, in an interview with Adventist News, Honorable Isaac Apao-Gyasi, who is also an elder of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, called on members to live according to the health creed of the church.
Seventh-day Adventists, per the writings of Ellen White, admonishes us to be, clean people and make sure our surroundings are neat. So, if we are to go by that, what we need to do is to educate our children, to inculcate that habit in them in our various schools. And I think if we all decide to do our own bit by making sure our neighborhoods are clean, one, the sickness or diseases that we get will go down.
We take another break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Views, comments, and suggestions are welcome from you, our cherished viewer. Kindly forward them to our WhatsApp line 0559 680066. Follow us on our social media at Hope TV GH. On the Adventist Foreign Front, President of the General Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Pastor Tedensi Wilson, has reacted to the Sri Lanka bombing, which was a series of coordinated terrorist attacks that occurred on 21st April 2019 Easter Sunday, where 3 Christian churches across Sri Lanka and 3 hotels in the commercial capital Colombo were targeted in a series of suicide bombings. In a statement, he said, "Our hearts go out to the grieving families of those who were killed in Colombo, Sri Lanka." Now, Paraguay's vice president has pledged to make justice, mercy, and humility a part of his work and personal life after reading about Christ-like leadership in an Andrews Study Bible presented by Seventh-day Adventist Church President Tedensi Wilson, Vice President Hugo Moreno, followed along in a Spanish-language Bible as Wilson, accompanied by a delegation of a dozen church leaders, gave an impromptu Bible study on Micah chapter 6, verse 8. Many thanks for your time. Let's get interactive on WhatsApp 0559 680066 and on social media at Hope TV GH. My name is Nana Ajiman Prep. On behalf of the crew and the rest of the team, we say thank you very much. Keep watching Hope Channel and stay blessed.